Looks like Maduro again, dark, the dark of night, hard to make out, but that looks like the similar walk that we had up in the Newburgh area earlier, being repeated here in the city of New York, off of the chopper, in, I think, to a van that's waiting nearby the heliport to bring him to Brooklyn, where eventually, after maybe being processed at a DEA facility, he'll be booked and then appear in court as early as Monday, we're told, in the federal courthouse in the Southern District of New York, which is in Manhattan. But yeah, there's again, this is, I said it earlier, General, it's quite a perp walk for an international fugitive like this. What would you say overall about the way this is has been handled?
Well, the first thing I'd say is welcome to New York. He's back in another collectivist city where he ought to feel very, very comfortable, one being run by Zoran Mondani. But I'll try not. I'll try to get back to the issue. The fact remains is I think that we're going to learn a lot about this operation. Certainly, it wasn't perfect. Yet again,
Right.
in a military operation, a helicopter was damaged. So, but I would say that from the fact that we're looking at the leader of a sovereign nation, the illegal leader of a sovereign nation, who 24 hours ago was sleeping in bed, who tonight is in federal custody, is a tremendous credit to what our intelligence professionals and what our military professionals and our law enforcement professionals have accomplished.
Is it also true, the statement I made at the beginning, or the question I kind of threw out there, that, now comes the hard part? Is that also true?
Oh, absolutely. Look, doing the snatch and grab was the easy part compared to what's ahead of us, which is how do you put Humpty Dumpty together again? What does Monday look like? Are the ATMs going to work? Are the stores going to take the Venezuelan bolivar currency? Who's going to be patrolling the streets? Who's going to be enforcing the laws? Are the people going to be hoarding food? It's the most dangerous part for American soldiers and citizens has already happened and is done. But the hardest part for the Venezuelan civilians is all they have, candidly, is some vague promises that Trump is in charge and he's going to make life better. We have a very short period of time to demonstrate to the Venezuelan people that we can live up to those words and live up to those promises.
I want to thank our partners here. It's one of the things that makes NewsNation effective on a night like this. All the local stations we have around the country, over 200 of them, but none better than Pix 11 News here in New York. We share the building where I'm broadcasting from through Channel 11, and their helicopters providing these shots exclusively tonight to NewsNation, so you can see these dramatic events unfolding in real time. General Mark Kimmitt is with us as we continue our coverage. A lot of comparisons have been made to what we've seen in the past. We've seen shots like this, General Kimmitt, when a drug dealer like El Chapo has been brought to New York. But we've seen operations like this, I guess, when a leader like Manuel Noriega was taken down in Panama. I mean, how do you look at the events of today and tonight kind of in a historical context?
Well, I look at it in both sides. Number one, we've removed dictators and brutal leaders of countries. But number two, not only by removing them have we removed somebody who's brutal to their people, but we've also, historically, we've now inherited another nation for us to clean up. The democratic transition in Venezuela will be tough, and I just hope that we have the time, the patience, and the resources to accomplish it.
It was almost going in as the kind of this motorcade, for lack of a better term, moves out. The armored vehicle carrying Maduro, I believe, is right behind the white van that you see coming towards the bottom of your screen, lights flashing on the West Side Highway, moving south in Manhattan off of the heliport, which is right around 30th Street. So they're moving, I believe, to a processing center of the DEA, perhaps, and then to Brooklyn, to the Metropolitan Detention Center. We'll see.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.